Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Coastal Living. It's time for our daily challenge. Dun 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 dun! What do you have for us today, Jocelyn?
Well, Clarissa, I don't know about you, but I feel like I learned something new every single day with Coastal Living. So your daily challenge is to share a thought or idea of something that you want for us to try or that you want us to learn. And that was definitely inspired by Kendall. She's always wanting to try new things. So send us some ideas, visit our Facebook page at Coastal Living TV, and we are more than willing to try them out and especially learn about it. You can never learn too much, right, Clarissa?
I agree, and I love that you're kind of turning the table. So yes, we've been challenging you at home to try all these new things or to send us photos and to share your lives with us. So I love that now you're putting us on the spot to try something new. Now, is there something new, Jocelyn, that you've tried during this time at home? I know for myself, like I tried TikTok and I made a TikTok video. I mean, that's one thing I tried. Have you tried anything interesting during this time?
Well, during our daily challenge chats on here, I've tried a detox drink. So
Okay.
I think the ideas are endless. That's why we need our viewers' help with this daily challenge. So send them our way, visit our Facebook page, and hey, let's try it out.
Yeah, for all you know, we might be on to something new. Another new thing I tried was a chimichurri recipe that I became obsessed with, which inspired us to revisit one of our older segments. So keep in mind, you're seeing us in studio. This is before COVID-19, and we're just replaying it because we love the recipe and we want to share it with you all. So now we're going to visit with Christopher Busk, our coastal cook, to teach us how to make chimichurri sauce. Y'all, it's to die for. Check it out.
And now it's time for food. We always want food in our show because we love food, and you're going to show us a way to sauce it up. Please welcome Chef Christopher Busk, who is going to give us some fun ways to spice or sauce up our meal preps.
Good to be here.
What do you got? Tell us a little bit about yourself before we start.
Local chef. I got 4 sandwich shops. We just opened Artisano, our little Mexican concept out of the YWCA South Side. So we just love food. We love cooking and playing with stuff. But,
and we're getting saucy today.
Yeah, and we just wanted to work on stuff because everybody kind of gets into a rut and things like that. And we do same. You know, salsa on things or just ranch or whatever. So we just wanted to talk about doing some different things, maybe walking down the international aisle and playing with some stuff.
Absolutely. Okay, so what do you have for us today?
Well, we just did some fun little meals. Like grain bowls right now are super popular, noodle bowls, things like that, right?
Big fan of those.
Yeah, so we just they start selling these little things at HEB.
Yes,
so when I get into cooking, I go all in. So I'm like on purpose. If I'm going to cook one thing, why not cook like enough to make 3 things or whatever, you know what I mean? So these are great and you can toss stuff into it. We just did really easy things and grilled up some chicken, salmon, and beef and played with some sausage, but we just paired it with different things. So HEB's got all these great little things like faro.
Pre-made, right?
Faro, I mean, you can buy them pre-made, but they only take 10 minutes to cook out of the package. So you're not talking about a lifelong commitment here. It's great. But anytime I make dinner, we'll do it. We'll take some extra, make some extra for tomorrow or the day after or whatever. But instead of just doing regular stuff, you know, we're just going to use sauces and playing around with stuff. So chimichurri is like uber easy to make. You know what I mean? It's just a little parsley. Okay.
I'm going to have a gallon of this at home after the show. Okay, parsley.
So we got parsley, okay?
I like where we're going so far.
Cilantro.
Okay.
Can I help you
Can't
open
go
any
wrong
of
with
these?
cilantro.
You wanna dump some in?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. It'll be fine. Yeah, easy.
Cilantro is my favorite.
And the whole thing goes in there.
Easy stuff. Yeah. And so we have a couple garlic cloves, right? So we're gonna toss that in there.
Gotta have some garlic.
I did 1 shallot to go with it. That's kind of fun. Just add a little bite and a little more flavor to it. And then I always like adding like another fresh component. So we just did a little fresh basil.
I love basil.
Like if you had like fresh oregano or even dried oregano, I mean, who knows the difference?
Okay, so you can have some fun with your spices or your
and then we do just a little red pepper for color, right? So we're gonna get this guy on there. And then it depends on your spice level. if you like to spice things up, we have like crushed red pepper, right?
Yes. But see, I would have dumped the whole
I brought my gloves. So I didn't, you know, always be careful when you're doing your stuff. You
Absolutely.
You want to dump the red wine vinegar in there?
Absolutely. Is that what's next?
Just all of it. Yeah. You can do it.
So
pop that
you
in.
can sort of determine and sort of play with the amount that you're putting in to see, okay, some people have an aversion to cilantro. They don't like that taste. Is there a way to pull off the same flavor with chimichurri without cilantro? That's like
You
the
can
main
just do it
ingredient,
with
right?
parsley.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Optional.
you don't have to do it. I like adding a variety of things because I like the complexity of flavor, and I just like messing around with everything.
So
to be
this
honest
is
with
great
you.
because previously on the show we have talked about meal preps, and a lot of people have this predisposition that they can be very basic and it's so boring. I don't just want to eat chicken and rice every day. My fiance, talk about him all the time, sorry honey, isn't a vegetable person at all. So he's just chicken and rice. But the ways that he makes his meals more creative is he'll add the spicy mayo sauce or he'll add a gravy.
Right.
Sure.
But I know he's going to love this because we now know we love chimichurri, but there's all these other ones to choose from that can really make eating healthy more fun.
Well, and even making your own curry at home, we kind of talked about that. You buy a curry paste, you add a little coconut milk to it. We add a little touch of fish sauce or sugar or something like that. I mean, it takes you like 5 minutes and we're good to
Yeah.
go. You
Can I
know
add
what I
this
mean?
one in
Does
there?
that whole thing go in there?
Sure. Well, I wouldn't add the whole thing
Not
yet,
the whole
but
thing, just-
dump like
just a
half or a little
splash.
bit more in there. No,
That-
you're okay. Keep it going.
I love how
going?
it's like when it's a
Go,
chef,
go,
they're just
go,
like can
go.
eyeball things.
Like right there.
And
Okay.
some
Let's
people
try that.
need measuring
Okay.
We're just going to
cups.
see where we're at. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then we just do a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm just going to put that on there. But
Alrighty.
essentially, we got this guy ready to
Okay.
go, right? So we're just going to get it up here. I need
Meanwhile,
to make
I'm
sure
going
my
to start
staff
eating these
didn't
meal preps because they
turn
look
it-
amazing.
They'll be fun. So.
Oh, that's the quietest blender ever.
I
Well, I'm
know.
trying not to rock it. They get loud if you want them to. You know
Very
what I mean?
TV
But
appropriate.
We're gonna
Okay,
get it.
looking
You
good.
can- You can tell, like it's working, but it needs like a little bit extra help, right? So let's get a little extra oil in there.
I've got a little fork here. if you
Ought to
need
be
it.
okay.
Oh,
It's gonna
yeah.
work. So
Oh man, that is looking delicious.
Yes, it is.
And tell me, what do you like to put chimichurri sauce on? It's great on steak, it's great on chicken, pretty much anything.
steak, chicken, fish. You can put it on vegetables. You can just eat it with bread, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like
it's
on
fine.
toast as a little
Yes.
appetizer for your
Well,
friends
it's
when they
like-
come over.
Yeah, like, you know, I always think of like Middle Eastern restaurants or whatever. They have like the grape flatbread where you're just like tearing and dipping and doing
Yeah.
things. And it's always fun to have something
Okay.
like that.
Should
that
we
can
taste
add
I wanna
something
try
to.
this. Can we taste it?
Before we go to break, I think.
Do we have
Uh-huh.
anything to taste it with?
I have
just like-
some meat here that we can try it with.
You want to do a chicken?
Yeah.
It's
Sure,
easier
let's
to
take it.
grab.
Let's try
Okay.
it.
Let me
So
get
pour a little-
let me
let
get
him-
the lid off of there.
Oh, perfect. There
You'll
we
be
go.
okay. Hang on. 2 seconds. We'll get it. These are kind of
go.
fun.
There we are.
Yeah.
And just so I don't have to hear us chew on TV, I'm just gonna grab a smidge with my finger
There
and
you
taste
go.
this
Do
because
that.
yep.
Can I
That's
try
my
a little
jam
bit?
right there. Guys, you saw it happen here. It took like 45 seconds.
Oh, that's very
On
good.
real life TV, has a nice texture to it, delicious flavor. Chris, thank you so much. We're gonna have to have you back with more
Yes,
time to talk about everything that you know. I learned a lot. I'm gonna
did
go home and make
too.
some of that for sure.
I'm excited to meal prep for this week and
Absolutely.
next week too.
Thank you, Chef Chris, for joining us today. We look forward to having you back. Try this at home. Let us know how it goes.
I hope you all are inspired at home to give this recipe a shot. If those ingredients sound appetizing to you, I promise this will become your new favorite sauce ever. I love it with French fries. I love it with steak. I'm going to stop talking about chimichurri, but thank you, Christopher, for showing us this wonderful recipe. We also want to give a big shout out to Kendall for trying so many interesting things that so far seem to be working out for her and us. And of course, big shout out to Ashley Ramirez with the Coastal Bend Blood Center for encouraging back this Tuesday so that we can save lives by donating blood.
Yes, thank you to all of our wonderful guests, and especially for Kendall trying everything every Tuesday. And speaking of which, don't forget to do your daily challenge, and that is to send over an idea for either Kendall to try, for me to try, for Clarissa to try, for the entire team. So by doing so, be sure to visit our Facebook page at Coastal Living TV.
That's right. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a fun and safe day. God bless, and join us tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp. We'll see you then.
Thank you for watching Coastal Living on KZTV. To see more, visit coastallivingtv.com.